I know it started when I was very young. It was following World War II. My dad's business partner returned, and he lived aboard a 75-foot rum chaser, and I was very young. I was 5 years old at the end of the war, and the Yippee was docked in the turning basin at the foot of the Chicago River. His own involvement with Chicago Yacht Club, he introduced me to the club at a very early age, again, being 5 years old or 6 years old. Then when I graduated high school, he gave me, or had it all set up, I guess, because he gave it to me, a membership as a gift to the Chicago Yacht Club as a child. Over the years, I owned about 22 boats, both power and sail. I was learning. I started my first learning, I guess, was on a 5-foot plywood dinghy, and I was a little older, 6 or 7, and then assorted through school along assorted speedboats and sailboats. I even had a 34-foot Chris Craft houseboat, and it included 3 whalers too. Yeah, that's when I started sailing with, you know, the events of the Chicago Yacht Club, the beer cans and that. I would have to say my favorite boat was a Tiara, well built and a beautiful boat. They had just come out. But I enjoyed sailing probably more than power boating. Then I kind of stepped over, and I learned about the one group is called one name, and the other group is called another name. Favorite boating, sailing, I was really probably got hooked on sailing, and it got in the Mac race, the one we took a knockdown. I learned a lot that time. That, I think it was in the 70s, 77 or something. As a boy, teen, I ate a lot. I remember the patio roast, corn roast, and it was delicious. And then whole family and friends, we always, it was an annual thing in the fall. When I got a bit older, there was trap shooting over the harbor, and it was close to the season back in the day when it was legal. But I did a lot of shooting and learned a lot that way and got some trophies. I still have them. Some friends and I created the Mosquito Fleet, a group for smaller Chicago Yacht Club boats, when we even designed our own flag. And we did it because we did like across the lake and that, and if you have a group watching out for each other, we felt the safety of it. I also assigned, I was also assigned a security badge, which I still have, kind of in the display in front of me. It's equal to the display sitting behind me. The safety concern was during the 60s riots, and we just thought if we were walking around and we took shifts like they do in the military or police force, we'd, keep it that way, safe. Many special events that sponsored by the club were also enjoyed. I'm one that I guess, especially the dinner theater outings, because it was so easy and clean, and the buses would pull up and at the club, and they would take us over to the theaters in the Loop. My involvement with boating at the club especially, and the people with them, and the crews I sailed with, serving in the Coast Guard. When I got out, I got a 100-ton sail and towing and captain's license. I helped the gentleman when he couldn't find you had to have a captain's license to tow. I would work with him from in Monroe, and I got some interesting pictures on that. I made lifelong friends of that group. I have always considered, especially since the Yippee was so close to the club, the Chicago Yacht Club, my second home. The people were wonderful. They were professional. They were kind. The staff worked very well as a team, and I never had a problem with anybody there.